Hi guys, today we are going to discuss humanity. It was that time of my life when we used to travel by vehicles, public means. The name of those buses was Kenya bus. And those days, vehicles were not restricted as to how many passengers they would carry. These days in Kenya, vehicles are restricted. There are 14-seater matatus. Those others are, I think they are 20-something seater, the bigger ones. And then the buses, they also have their carrying capacity. I don't know how many people the buses carry, but it was those days that we could use Kenya bus, and they used to fill to the brim. Guys, we used to, there are those chumas in the middle of the bus, the iron bus, what do you call them? Yeah, iron bars that are usually in buses inside. And we used to enter buses called Kenya bus when leaving work or when going to work in the morning. And guys, we could the buses would fill, but still, because there were no restrictions, people would still continue entering buses and filling them up, so much such that you would not even be able to breathe. There are times that a bus would fill up, and it is still carrying the passenger. The what do you call them? The touts are still calling on people to come and enter, and buses would fill up. Guys, they would fill up, and you'd see like it has filled up to the door, and at the entrance of the bus, guys are holding on to that metal bars, those metal bars on the sides of the entrance, and leaning behind like that, and other people are still leaning on them, like such that if a guy could just a grip could just go wrong, and his hand is pushed out of that metal, that guy would just fall down on the road as the vehicle is moving. But guys, I'm telling you, those guys, I don't know whether it is because I don't see these things happening today. I don't know whether it is because vehicles were not many as they are today. But buses used to fill, guys. Buses used to fill. And guys, woe unto you if you are pregnant then, because you would be squeezed on the line. That line that I'm telling you, the bar that cuts across the bus on the inside, people used to be packed like, back to back, back to back, back to back. And I'm telling you, when alighting, if you are in the back of the bus, okay, there used to be used to be a door at the back and one in the front. So when you are in the back, maybe you would alight from the front, but usually you alight from the door that is in the front. But guys, let me tell you, if you knew you are alighting the next stage, you start squeezing yourself through people like this, like you are fighting, trying to come to the front so that you make it to alight at your stage, at your bus stop. Guys, things used to be bad then. And I'm telling you, means of transport were that bad. You don't want to get late to work, but you have stood at the bus stage for an hour. It is morning, you'll get late, your boss will not even understand. So you had to squeeze yourself in the vehicle that comes. Fortunately, the rules were the rules changed when there was a certain minister that came into the cabinet and brought about a rule that a vehicle should not exceed its capacity. And there was a way that you were supposed to sit in that vehicle, public service vehicle. But guys, I'm here to talk about those days that buses had no restrictions, as in the number of passengers they would carry. I know nobody would want to discuss this topic because it is shameful, but I'm putting it on the table today for people to know that we are We are in a different era today, and we thank God. This topic that I'm discussing today is the topic that used to happen on those Kenya bus vehicles. And those that are of my age can bear me witness that these things used to happen. There are, you could enter those matatus, those buses, and you are packed in a way that you cannot even turn. And here you are a lady, you are the person ahead of you is maybe a man. You don't choose who comes before you or ahead of you in that. Now you are studying. In this case, remember, we are talking about those people that are studying. We are not even talking about those people that are sitting. Those that are sitting are okay. You've sat on a seat, the three of you in the 3-seater space, or the two of you in the 2-seater space. Because in a bus, there is this side that is a 2-seater space. There is this other side that is 3-seater. Those people are already okay. They are in their space. But those that are studying are here, one packed after another, packed after another. So you do not choose who you will follow and who will follow you in this studying position. Guys, it used to happen that you are seated, studying next to a man, and you are a lady. And behind you, maybe there is a man. You could even be studying next to a woman, yes. And behind you, there is a man. Woe unto you if you are studying in front of a man. Guys, this story it has to be told. Because I'm sure many people experienced this, but they have never spoken about it. Let us speak today. Let us speak today. You are there in the bus. Mumepangwa. You are arranged. Let us even say the person ahead of you is a lady. So even as the bus, the driver steps on the brake, you are pushed in the front. You know, because you are studying, you still hold on the chuma up there, and the person behind you is a man. When the driver steps on the brakes, you people are pushed in front. So the man behind you, guys, is pushed towards you and is just pressing against you, guys. Has this topic ever been discussed? I'm going to discuss it today. I'm telling you, a man behind you is pressing next to you, against you like this. And he's a man, and you are ready. Let me tell you, guys, it never used to be a laughing matter. If you know what I mean. It never used to be a laughing matter. Because you're in that bus, the driver is still stepping on his brakes. Maybe it is during a rush hour. And you know, during rush hour, the vehicle keeps on because of the traffic. And you are there being squeezed to the front, all of you. And here you are, a man behind you is just pushing against his body towards your body. Not because of his will. But I want to talk about those men that used to even like those very packed vehicles, so that they can make sure they stand next to a lady, and they go all the way. You know, you are taking a vehicle from town to the estate where you live. So guys, you already know that the estates where we live in Nairobi are quite a distance from the city center. So as you stand on that metal bar, you know you'll take a few minutes many minutes, an hour, sometimes more than an hour, and you're still standing on that in that bus, still holding onto your metal bar up there, and it is still packed. People are squeezing you when they want to alight. Others are still online. But guys, there used to be those idiots, let me call them idiots, that used to love even entering those very packed vehicles. Men, they used to love entering those very packed vehicles so that they can squeeze their bodies against women. And guys, it used to be their fun doing that. It was known. But guys, nobody even used to talk about it. But whom do we even talk about such things with? You are entering that vehicle because you don't have yours. And when you get there, the tout does not have any business with you. All he wants is your money. So those maniacs will enter there and do their things with the people in the bus. And because they're maniacs, they'll fight fun in doing that. Them, they don't even mind studying. They'll fight fun in doing that, and they'll wait until the rush hour. Some of them are not even working. They just go to town to sit on these benches that are at the parks or at the bus stages, waiting for the rush hour to come, so that they can go home when it is rush hour, when they would have gone in good time when people are in their offices and working places, because they are not working. But they wait for that hour so that they can squeeze their stupid bodies on the ladies in the buses. Guys, has anyone ever spoken about this? I think it is a story that people, if I asked everyone to raise their hands up and say that they encountered this, many people will say yes, it used to happen in these buses. But I'm thanking God that after the rules were put in place, the vehicles, the public service vehicles today carry to capacity, and there is no one that comes near you, as in your sitting space, and there is no vehicle that is supposed to exceed its number of passengers that it is allowed to carry. So I believe this stupid behavior is no longer there these days. It used to be there. And guys, I'm telling you, guys were just having issues in those buses and they were not talking, because whom are you going to tell? After all, you are dying to get home. So in the buses, you'll see a very annoyed woman facing backwards and trying to warn the one behind her to stop squeezing against her, and the maniac behind her will say, unataka nifanye nini? Meaning, what do you want me to do? But I'm telling you, this lady is complaining because she knows what that maniac behind her is trying to do. And he's taking advantage of the traffic jam and the congestion and the braking system of the vehicle to do his thing. Stupid. How stupid. It used to happen, guys. Does it still happen today? If it still does, I do not know. But I think it used to be the order of the day those days, and we thank God that these rules were put in place, because today people travel with dignity to their homes. But I thought it is a subject worth discussing, so we can share and write in the comment today. Make sure you write in the comment below and tell me whether it ever happened to you, guys. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying, because I know it happened to people and they have always kept quiet. But now I've spoken it out for people to say, yes, it did happen. It did happen. Guys, it was very unfortunate, but we thank God that today we travel with dignity. So guys, please like and subscribe to this. Like and subscribe to this channel. This is Never HTV. And guys, let us discuss these things, because sometimes it's fun remembering the past. You remember it with nostalgia, and you laugh it out, though these things were not a laughing matter then. So guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, share. The notification bell, smash it, hit it, and let us see each other in the next one. Bye.